Hey Aquarius, and welcome to your January 2021 reading. This could apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please keep in mind that the messages could go vice versa, and that these messages are intended to be predictive. So if they don't quite resonate or make sense, maybe try checking back in a couple weeks and see if they do that. Don't hesitate to check out your Moon and Rising Venus sign readings also, as you may find more relevant information there. All right, so Aquarius, things that, oh yeah, and take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. I can't remember if I said that. Anyways, leave behind what doesn't, and don't try and force any messages to fit, or you'll cause problems where there were none to begin with. All right, so Aquarius, I was hearing Barracuda, and then I heard Apollo, Eye of the Tiger, Trepidation, Moral Turpitude. So I think somebody here is anxious or worried about getting in trouble for something that most people would find to be unethical, like beyond a reasonable doubt. Like, no, people don't do that kind of. People don't behave that way towards other people, especially if they're in, like, let's say, a position of power or trusted power, like a police officer or a court system, or even a parent. It may also be that because of somebody else's issue with needing ultimate power and abandon all reasoning when punishing somebody as a form of revenge or to create submission, that somebody else has a lot of angst in the situation. I was hearing lieutenant, and then I heard attorney general, then I heard cardinal. So you may be dealing with a cardinal sign, which I believe off the top of my head would be Aries, Cancer, Virgo? No, Libra, and Capricorn. So then I heard like Pabst, like beer, pothole, pistol Annies, shot me dead, bang bang. So somebody may end up having an encounter, and this is obviously not going to apply to everybody, but somebody may find themselves having an encounter of which they may have had a couple to drink and get pulled over, and with the heightened sense of fear or fight or flight with the recent events that have happened over the last few years really, but with the rioting, there's fear on many sides here, and that somebody may, in their drunken stupor, say or do something, and then a police official or something of that sort may then panic and shoot somebody. Then I heard June, so you could definitely be dealing with, what is in the month of June? June would be Gemini or Cancer. Haterade? I have not heard that word in a long time. Harassment and vindicated. So you may have been being harassed, or somebody you know may be being harassed, or oppressed, or being controlled by some kind of larger system. Whatever it is, you're going to be vindicated. It's like, it's almost as if somebody is realizing a mistake or a crucial mistake in a process that was made out of impulsivity or lack of patience, lack of understanding. Maybe they were behind the learning curve in this area of life, whether it be education or just emotional development. Questionable moral ethics and procedures. Hidden incentives. So, therefore, it may be discovered that somebody may have been trying to hide this lapse of judgment by saying, I didn't know any better. But it will be discovered that there was some kind of hidden incentive for this person to behave in the way that they did. I'm hearing Aiden. Aid. August. So you could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo, or this could have to do with kids, oppression, work, daily routines, job. It could also have to do with creative energy, ideas. It could have to do with items of leisure, affairs. Late night talks and renewed interest. So it may be that you reconnect with somebody from your past that you had a falling out with, Or it may not be that you had a falling out necessarily, as much as I feel it was a misunderstanding and some kind of communication you had. And that when you two do start talking, yeah, it may be awkward for a little bit, but you'll fall right back into place. Okay, so snapshot trigger. What I feel like this is resonating with me anyway is that there's something that happened here that Aquarius, even though you're very outspoken and you're very intelligent and quick, you may have been dealing with a narcissist or a like sociopath. Somebody who is really good at leading conversations and demanding and pushing their opinion or agenda through. And so it's almost as if like most people are concerned with being polite and not offending other people during conversations. Now, a sociopath isn't like that. They're going to jump in and they're going to act like they are the manager of this thing. Like they're going to put you here, you there. We're not talking about this. We're not, and they'll even devalue you while you're speaking to them. Like start looking at their nails or doodling on something. Like completely disregard anything that you're talking about. Like, yeah. And most people don't even realize this is going on in the active moment. Most people are fooled. But a good way to test this, if you do feel like you're being led or your conversations are being led or you're being asked leading questions, I would record a part of the conversation, review it later, and then you can identify where things kind of got a little hairy or messy because of this person's ability to be pushy. Dora the Explorer, or it could be a Ford Explorer. Swiper, no swiping. So this could be like a side swipe, or you could be dealing with a Dora. But it does feel like there is some kind of exploration of procedure or record going on here. Torture chamber, I don't know if that like has something to do with like the 50 Shades of Grey. Get it? Whatever, to each their own. Somebody's past insinuations were quite the insult to somebody else's character, and they never got an opportunity to stand up for themselves or communicate better their side of the story. So there's this person's side, that person's side, and then there's the truth, while one person's word was taken while the other's was disregarded. And then I heard Pitbull, the song by Pitbull, Shake Them, Dice, and Roll 'em. So it may be that somebody, and this isn't going to apply to everybody, but somebody may be leaving a casino or something of that nature, and they may have had some to drink, and this may be where they lose control, end up getting pulled over. Be aware there is going to be embellishing. People are going to exaggerate why they've done what they've done to cover up, or they're going to exaggerate other things. Make sure that you're doing your fact checking before just assuming that you know what you know, because it's almost like people will be purposely misconveying the concept of the messages to you. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some cards. We're going to start off with a Lenormand. Show us what Aquarius needs to know for January 2021. Alright, so we do have, you can never see these, the Tower and the Lilies. Right there, that tells me there may be a court situation going on or something religious. It could be a church. It could be, yeah, possibly to do with a mother situation, a court judge, a mother, an attorney, a mother. There may be a separation in love going on right now. It could be a man. We'll see. Could be a man that's been manipulating this entire situation, or feeling manipulated, or witnessing it. Yeah. A man who was possibly trying to cut a mother out of the picture, or a mother who was maybe trying to cut a father out of the picture. Somebody's lies and deceit caused some kind of heartbreak or separation that may be a formal separation from the court. Or this is what will be happening. Sorry, I always talk past tense. There will be some kind of acknowledgement about this. There will be enlightenment about this lying or tricky behavior or spiteful behavior. And some kind of significant opportunity is coming up that was not available before. Underneath of the deck, we do have the dog, the rider, the birds, the crossroads, and the bouquet. The star, the mice, the fish in the tree. There will be some kind of healing going on in this situation, whether it be to do with the child, whether it be to do with long-term financial stability or job stability, any kind of relationship. There is some kind of news coming in that is going to make a sudden change or open up a pathway that you did not have before. This conversation may bring sudden travel or a need to travel quickly. It's coming from somebody who's loyal that may be at a distance from you. This could be coming from a friend. This could come from an ally. A friend of the court, a friend of yours, a friend of your enemy. Who knows? All right, I'm going to go ahead and just grab a few tarot cards here for Aquarius. So the Eight of Swords kept dropping earlier when I was shuffling. Somebody's either going to prison or somebody may be trapped in their head about something they've done, but not willing to fully see their self-accountability. It's like if only they would recognize their part in the scenario or the situation, they could release themselves from their own confines. We have the Nine of Wands. Woo. The Nine of Pentacles, 9, 9. 9 might be significant. September may have been significant. Sagittarius, higher understanding, travel, long distance travel, foreign cultures. And then we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, there may have been relocation or travel here. And the Ten of Wands could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or there could be another air sign, such as yourself, like Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Let's see here. Get back here. Fire sign. Why am I getting the glare? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, who may be carrying a large burden or who may be feeling quite defensive, feeling like the wounded warrior or very on guard. Or you could be on guard against them. The Eight of Cups, underneath of the clarifying the Six of Swords. So what that tells me is that, yeah, somebody definitely walked away from something or was forced to leave something or another. My heart just got heavy. And there's only a... The moon isn't full here. It's only... You can only see half of it. And I don't know if that's because it's not full or if it's because the clouds are covering half of it. There's some kind of uncertainty, emotional uncertainty or understanding behind why somebody thinks or does or behaves the way that they do that has caused a severe heartbreak or ruin of a foundation. Then we have the Empress. You could be dealing with Taurus or Libra. The Knight of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles, and underneath of the deck we do have the Queen of Cups. So there's definitely a significant water sign here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Who may in some way, yeah, there may be a fire sign here that's feeling pretty burdened. This fire sign could be a mother that was forced to relocate, or somebody relocated away from this person. She could also be the third party, though. I don't always see it that way. The Nine of Wands is that somebody is either being defensive towards her, or she is, and she may be trying to shelter her security or her money. Like, grow it, nurture it, protect it. Maybe she feels like she's going to be at a loss somehow. Or it could be that she's becoming better at manifesting money. Or you are. Maybe you are becoming an entrepreneur of some sort. Or you're realizing that you're not what everybody had said you were. And you're beginning to embrace your own individuality this month. There is a need to take control of a situation and drop these burdens and be the badass empress you are. And build your pentacle. Worry about your own finances, your own abundance. Start working on you. There's always going to be haters. There's always going to be people out there that want to take what you've earned and feel that they have a right to it, or throw around their ability to have a say-so and completely devastate your life sometimes. Just know that if that is what happens or had happened, it was a lesson for you in whatever context it may have come, in order for you to, yeah, become stronger or wiser. But it does look like somebody's going to be attempting to come at your money again, or your foundation, your stability, your tangible things. All right, so this video is already at like 17 minutes, and it's going to take forever to upload because of the length of it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off here. I will take it over to Patreon if you are interested in seeing the extended version. I'd be happy to have you. If this is where we part ways, Scorpio, or yeah, Aquarius. Sorry, you may be dealing with a Scorpio. If this is where we part ways, Aquarius, I will be catching up with you again soon. All right, take care.